Hello and welcome to Shooting Outdoors channel. Out on the HFT range tonight with the HW110. As you can see, this isn't Tom's HW110. No. Even though that's here and it's in the bag, we're not using it. More of that one later. I have, however, scrounged a replacement HW110 from Bob. So thank you very much for that, Bob. Massively appreciate it. Let's hope I can do it the justice that the package should deserve, being at the value that it is. Right then, that's all the intro done.
What are you doing?
Kill things. Let's actually go and shoot stuff here. Let's do some shooting, boy. Okay. First target. Right, this is going to sound a bit weird because everybody stood right next to me, but we're doing this uncut. So, first shot there is the peacock up the tree. And we're off. Try and spin that in a bit more, maybe. What's after the peacock, George? Is it the squirrel?
Yeah, the one at the bottom of the tree.
Yeah. Just there, yeah? Okay. The squirrel in the distance. Wow, 2 points. Just realised I haven't brought myself a scorecard out. It's not a good way to start.
Yeah.
I have to call the points out as I go, so I remember and add them up at the end. I'll not even know what happens tonight.
Do you want to go through if you're filming?
I'll just thingy the next one.
Yeah. So if you want to go through, do you want to lose one?
Yeah. I'll go for that one, yeah. The dirty rat, and then I can jump ahead. Although for that one, it's got to be freestanding, I would have thought.
Shot.
That's it.
Delayed shot, but
It was, yeah. My heart sank for a second.
it's like it's in slow motion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did it come off?
No, it's still there. It's just a lot of it. There we go. And then I'll get that one up ahead.
This side.
Which one was it?
Just watch
yeah,
it. Just watch it.
Yeah, I wait until he's out of the way and then.
Yeah, you take that one and then. Shot. Come on, you take yours now.
Right, where's he gone? There he is.
Yeah, up the scaffolding.
Yeah. What's he, about 35?
No, he's about 30.
30.
Just over, around about 30ish.
Whoa, 1 point. Right. Thank you very much.
So the next one is the rat from here, this side again.
Yeah.
The rat.
Oh yeah, out in the distance.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Okay.
Just hope your two pellets don't collide at the same time.
I've got it on camera if it does.
Aerodynamic. Shot.
I do like the sound of this one though,
Nice.
compared to Tom's. Oh.
CX
does it again.
CX done the job.
You ready then, Mark?
Right. 2 points. So the squirrel. Oh,
No one ever gets that one.
was a 1 pointer. It's a lot better having a bipod on the front of it though. Makes a hell of a difference for me anyway. So we'll go for the rat. He's quite close, isn't he? We'll go straight on him. Yeah, not liking that one. Make sure that's still recording. Absolutely. Alright then. Okay, so we've got this squirrel now, right out there in the distance. Yeah, 2 points. Let's do the thing. Get that in the right place. Nothing worse than somebody taking the mick out of the course. And then we've got this is a killer shot, this one. Absolute killer.
Bad knees, hips or anything, just go from here.
2 points.
Go from there.
Next one. Okay. Bird up in the tree there. Halfway up, you might be able to chase a string on this one. A bit of a wider stance on it, eh?
Oh, he's on fire today. It's a lot easier. It is. There we go. Yeah, but it's worth it, isn't it?
Got a bit of green on this. Give me an idea of where the crosshair is. There we go, another 2 points. I've got to admit, it seems to be going all the Weihrauch's way tonight. But if this was Tom's, I do think I'd be struggling with the way that he's got his weighted up now. This is a bit different. I'm not supposed to come beyond this blue line, but the last competition that we shot, this bunny was a standing one from about here. And we're out. Ah, there we go. Hey, what's going on here? My pet hates with this rifle from the start of the magazines. Right then.
Hell of a temper, and it's mental.
1 point on that one, I can't believe it, but it's the balance more than anything. So we have a kneeling shot for this one.
If we ever get a team, we're going to be bloody pretty hot. I'm bringing the oranges.
There we go, 2 points. Funny. No, that's that simple as. that's still pointing the right way, hadn't I? And still going. Right. Next one, where's the strings at? Right, some there. Belching tonight off my tea a lot actually. So that one went all the way to there. Let's try and get this dove here, look. Of that, 2 points is better than 1 point, obviously, because I hate that word obviously. It's like, come on, there's a duck up, the duck is up. Right, now then, any more strings kicking about? It's easy when you've got George telling you where everything's hidden. So again, this is one where I have to cross the line to make it fair. And because it used to be here on the last competition, but we've changed the course slightly, made it so it's a bit more biased to, where's the target gone? It's there somewhere. Alright, there's the square. Oh yeah, tight little hole. Tight hole. Oh, 1 point. Not going to say that I'm surprised at that. Listen, I don't know these rifles. They were the ones I was expecting to lose, but hey ho, can't win them all. Now, so yeah, probably getting on for halfway through now, and I'm actually really impressed with the way Bob's got this one set up. He's done a cracking job. Now he's took advantage of the bipod and done cracking job, which is a cracking job of adding a bit more weight over the front of the rifle, which is something I struggle with. It's still not got enough really for me, but that's a big disc in the crow, so let's make a good pose. Let's twist in. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey. Tom, you are missing a trick with this, mate. Yeah. It's still not got enough weight for me over the front, but it's certainly a lot better than straight out the box. So if you're used to always have shot a longer rifle, if you're on shotguns and you prefer a longer barrel on a shotgun to stop you aiming ahead of your target, then I would strongly recommend putting a bipod on it. If you can get a little muzzle weight as well, that would be also pretty awesome. Let's just try and turn that so I get a bit more central. But yeah, as an overall package, I mean, I've done literally next to no work on this, or with this rifle. I've literally just picked it up tonight, and straight away I can feel the difference. So we're going for the Fox, the fantastic Mr. Fox. And I can hear squirrels. I'm here to target shoot, not to shoot squirrels. Oh, I hope you're picking this up on camera, because I tell you what, we're enjoying this tonight. Absolutely enjoying it. Yes, I'm enjoying shooting a Weihrauch. So where are we at now? I've got a string. Let's go in over here. I shot that one. There's a bunny just there, and you've got to aim off, because the string is here. Right. This is a bunny. So yeah, let me just quickly explain HFT rules. It's more the Cosford rules more than anything. We have a marker that gets dedicated, and you've got to shoot really from sort of within a metre of that. For SOC rules, I've gone with a metre of basically where the pull cord is, which is what I'm shooting tonight, just so that I don't actually know what the course is. I'm shooting a little bit blind, so to speak. You get 2 points for a drop, 1 point for hitting the target, and a 0 for missing it, which falls with HFT rules. The only difference is we don't get bogged down in all the politics of, you know, you've got to be touching a stick and there's certain targets are standing shots, this, that and the other. Basically you've got 3 sizes of target: small to medium, small, medium and large. Large are freestanding shots all day long. Medium you can do what you want with, and small is open as well. You can lean on the medium ones, and the small ones are just whatever you want to do, off a bipod, whatever you want to go with. Generally we don't shoot off bipods, and we don't shoot prone, we just shoot sort of kneeling supported. So that's basically what we're doing. Now let's muller this bunny, because I've got a sneaky suspicion we're going to, oh no, it's a tiny hole, so we're going supported standing. You know what, I'm going to tweak the eye relief on this as well, because it's a bit off. Right, there we go. Oh, helps if you right, let's move this bunny. It was a tough call, that one. It was a tough call, but the scope's not quite set to my liking. I'm not adjusting parallax tonight. Normally I would, but I don't know this scope, so if it starts messing around with my 0, it's going to affect me. So I've just left it to kind of where I zeroed it, and we're just going to work from there. So we have got a little bit. Now, parallax rules for shooting outdoors channel are not great at all. You can use it to get rid of your error if there is one, but you're not allowed to use it for range finding. So the only time you can touch your scope is with your head out of the stock. Right, standing shot, squirrel up the tree. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, it's just the standing shots are what let me down. It's just the weight. I'm used to a much heavier weighted barrel, so that's my only real gripe at the minute. That's what I'm really struggling with. Now this squirrel is an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare of the highest caliber. And it varies on different rifles. My air arms is probably about 3 mil dots. Hold over. I'm gonna go with this one. I can't even see where the damn target is. Where are we at? Can't put that. It's set to about 35, and it's like a tiny little, I think it's like 8 mil hole or something. It's really tiny. The chances of dropping this are very slim. Very slim. I'm just going to aim at it and hope for the best. Yeah, I'll take the point on that one all day long. Okay, now we've got a long range one there, which is just a little sneaking peeking duck, and it's medium sized target, this one. Yeah, 2 points. And it should be, really. Okay, moving on. Right there. Crow, freestanding. Right, Try and get this thing nailed. Aha, we're out of air. No, magazine, sorry. Try not to knock the stuff. Okay, let's have another crack at this. I'm gonna nail this. I'm gonna nail it, and I'm gonna get him. Like that. That was a medium target, so I can do whatever I want. Okay. So this should be target number 22. And it is. Let's have a look at the target. These are both. Okay, so these are both free shots. Like as in free position. Well, that was 1 point. It's 1 point as well. I don't know what happened there, to be honest. They're just really small holes at the end of the day. You know, like I said, unless you really know your rifle, you're kind of going to be a bit stuck with some of these targets. Right, got a crow. Let's quickly size up the target. Okay, it's going to be a kneeling shot, that one. Just rested. If it could be rested, I'd rest it, but oh, what happened there? What happened there? Okay. There's another one there, but it's not. It's just a twig. Okay, bunny. I think I'll take a sitting shot for this one. Bit of security in the shot. Dropped a few points this time out. Oh no, I'm struggling. Struggling at the minute. I've lost my rhythm. Lost my rhythm. Squirrel there. Lucky bugger. Lucky bugger. Alright then, so we've got the rat there, which is a very small target actually. Very small target indeed. Yeah. I am literally bleeding points here. The bunny there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing too well on this. I think it's probably more just to do with not knowing really what I'm shooting. Now there's a rabbit. You've got to get. You can only get him from a certain angle. There he is. He's like literally. So you got these trees right in front of us. Sure, that's still recording. Yeah. So he's right in between them trees there. So you've got 3 of them that break out, split out when it was young. He's in the right hand most avenue of the 3 trees. And I've still yet to miss him. Get up there. Love mooring them targets. The bunny is dead. He's proper dead. He ain't getting back up for no one. There we go. Getting back up for me though. Right. Okay. Now this one has been a standing shot for a while. This separates the men out from the boys, and it's the bull. But I don't think I'm going to hit it with this one, so what am I going to do? It's too much foliage for a prone shot. There's no prone shooting in our rules. There are no prone shooting in our rules. Flip. Alright, it's a tough one, that one. We need to make some points back. We need to get like 2 from here on in. This is an elevated shot, so we're going slightly low. It's about 20 yards. It doesn't always drop. But it does today. Oh, I needed that so bad. Needed that one so badly. Right, this one goes off to another elevated shot, again supported. This is the hanging shot, ain't it? Okay, so it's up there in the tree. It's a nice target. I can't make it out. Oh yeah, so dust explode on that one. I'll be honest with you, I think half the scores of this is just down to me not wanting to adjust that parallax. I think if I was to adjust that parallax, I'd be dropping probably 50% of the ones. I don't know, maybe I put that in there. But I am struggling to make out some of the target holes. Doesn't seem like I can give myself a decent run on this, to be fair. So, the duck, again it's a small target. Probably going to struggle to define the eye. Oh no, it's there. Probably right to. Right, the bull. Finally. Alright then. Last target. Let's make it count, Glen. Come on. You're better than this. You're better than this. You're better than this. You're better than this. You're not better than this. At the end of the day, I've got really mixed feelings about this rifle. Cost is where this rifle really excels. £650, spare magazine with it, a free moderator 50 quid. You start lopping them prices off and you're looking at about the 500 to 550 mark straight away. This is a great package to take on that middle section, Brocock Compatos, Air Arms, BSA Scorpions, all that kind of area. That's where this thing is going to be key. The problem I've got with it is that quality again. 66% failure rate on the 3 that I've experienced. That's not very good speaking. But we need to keep that in mind. We can't just sweep that under the carpet. I'm not trying to, dump on anybody here, but what can you do? I can only give you what I know. This one, I shot it tonight, and I must admit, I'd love to really get familiar with this rifle. However, there is a downside for me. It's got to have a bipod on it, and the legs have got to be folded up for me to be able to shoot it well. What I found with this rifle is that it's too neutrally balanced for me. I prefer something with a little bit more weight over the front. The Rotex I can balance, but the weight's in the right place, and that just comes down to barrel length at the end of the day for me. I've got that extra barrel length, it's pulling the rifle down, and my body's just better conditioned to be able to hold it straighter with that in. What I'm finding with this is it's kind of wandering around all over the place, and I'm overcompensating. I can't really settle with it. I know I've got equipment mounted to it, but even with it off, it's still the same. And I shot it with a bipod and without. Certainly with the bipod on, it helped me settle my shots a bit. So that's my thoughts on this, away from the long-term review. They are completely separate from that. It's almost like Glen's opinion versus Tom's opinion. But in the long-term review, we're going to really get gloves off on this, because I'm not going to stand there and tell you this is a great rifle when it's got the problems that it's got, and Tom's has still got a long way to go before it gets fixed. So I'm just going to wrap it up here before I say something I regret. Great value for money if it works. Really good value for money if it works, and you can get it for $650 or less. I think if you start paying more than $675, you need to start haggling a little bit. Hull cartridge, Weihrauch, if you're watching, don't take it up to HW100 territory, because they ain't in the same class. Good rifle, but I'll still take a 100 if I had the choice between the two, just because it's a better platform for me. We're hopefully going to be bringing out some little bits and bobs for you to purchase on a shop. Now, the reason we're doing that's purely because we can't carry on doing this without having a little bit to do it with. It does cost a fair bit of money, probably averaging about £40 a show to do it. So we really need to sort of get some coffers somewhere. So what we're going to do is we're just going to buy some little bits and bobs, tat really I guess you would call it, and rebrand it and just try and flog it to you. The idea is that they are useful, but it really is just going to sort of help us to keep bringing you these channels. They're expensive pieces of kit at the end of the day. We shoot ammunition, so that's what we want to do with that. As always, stay safe, shoot straight, subscribe to the channel, like us on Facebook, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.